Hello everyone. Let us find the following. An iron pillar consists of a cylindrical portion of 2.8 meters height and 20 centimeters in diameter and a cone of 42 centimeters height surmounting it. Find the weight of the pillar. If 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 7.5 grams. Okay, let us find the weight of an iron pillar. Okay, and it is in the form of a cylinder, and a cone is surmounted on that particular cylinder. Okay, this is the shape of the pillar, iron pillar. We need to find the weight of that particular pillar, right? But what is given here? The height of the cylindrical portion is 2.8 meters. Okay, and diameter of the cylindrical base is 20 centimeters. Okay, and a cone of 42 centimeters cone of the height of the cone is given 42 centimeters. Okay, right. If you are able to observe clearly, the data is given. When the data is given, we need to observe the values clearly. Here the height of the cylinder is given as 2.8 meters. Okay, and height diameter of the cylinder as well as the height of the cone are given in centimeters. Okay, it is clear that we need to change the units. If everything is given in centimeters, we can take the values as it is. Otherwise we need to convert the given the given values into the required units. Okay, here everything is given in centimeters, but here the height is given as 2.8 meters. Okay, if we don't change the values, we may not get the correct answer. Okay, the unit should be uniform. Okay, that point should be kept in mind all the time, right? Yes. Now when the problem is given, we are able to imagine the structure of that iron pillar. Okay, so very simple. Here one cylinder is there, and one cone is there. Okay, cone is surmounted on the cylinder. So when we take that point and we are able to imagine the structure of that particular iron pillar. Okay, the height of the cylinder is 2.8 meters, and the base radius of diameter of that particular cylinder is 20 centimeters. Okay, right? Yes. Now, so it is the iron pillar, and what is given as the information? Let us check once again. Height of the cylindrical portion. Here we need to apply the height for the cone as well as height for the cylinder to make it convenient, easy. I am mentioning, I am taking the height of the cylinder as capital H and height of the cone as small h, just for our understanding. That's it. Okay, otherwise you can write height of the cone or height of the cylinder, like that you can mention. But for making the calculations easy or simple, I'm taking the height of the cylindrical portion as capital H. Okay, and the capital H is is given as 2.8 meters, right? Remaining all the things are in centimeters, so I'm converting the height into centimeters here. 2.8 meters is equal to 280 centimeters, that we know very well. Okay, remaining all values are given in centimeters only, then there is no need to worry at all. Okay, then the radius of the cylindrical portion, we need to find it, because only the diameter is given, not the radius. By taking the, when diameter is given, we can find the radius easily. So radius is equal to diameter by 2, that is 10 centimeters. Okay, clear? So this is all about the cylindrical portion. Okay, now we are moving to the cone, right? So height of the cone is small h, I am mentioning it as small h, that is equal 42 centimeters. Okay, the radius of the cone. What does the radius of the cone? It is not at all mentioned in the given problem. Only they mentioned the radius of the cylinder, but they did not mention the radius of the cone. Okay, but we can take the radius of the cone as 10 centimeters because it is surmounted on the cylinder. When the cone is surmounted on the cylinder, obviously it will have the same radius. This point should be very clear in our mind because only that surmounted word is given in the given problem. Okay, then that word implies that the radius of the cone as well as the radius of the cylinder is same only. Okay, clear? And one more point is given: weight of the iron per 1 centimeter cube or 1 cubic centimeter is 7.5 grams. Okay, so these are all the points given in the problem. Only we have taken this, the radius of the cone as 10 centimeters, which is equal to the radius of the cylinder because it is surmounted on the cylinder. This point we have taken. Okay, it is clear from the given problem. Okay, now if we find the volume of the pillar, iron pillar, which is in the given shape, we can find its weight. Okay, so it is in this particular shape. This pillar is in the form of this shape. Okay, when we are able to find the volume of that iron pillar, it is easy for us to find the weight. Okay, right? So it is given in the problem. Whenever we are asked to solve any problem, let us write down all the given things, then we will have an idea what to find and how to find. Okay, so it is a good way of presenting the data. That presentation of data should be there. When we are able to present the data, it is clear, it will be clear for us what to find, which formula should be used, or the units uniform, or do we need to change. All these points will be there in our mind. Okay, so I have clearly mentioned all the data. Only here please do identify, I have taken the height of the cylindrical portion as capital H and height of the cone as small h. Okay, right? So we are going to find the volume of the iron pillar in order to find its weight. Okay, right. Now, how will we get the volume of the iron pillar? We will get the volume of the iron pillar by adding the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the cone. It is very easy. By observing the structure itself, we can say that when we are able to find the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the cone, it is very easy for us to find the volume of the iron pillar by adding them simply. Okay, right. Here we can do, we can find the volume of the volume of the cylindrical shape individually and the cone individually. We can add them. Otherwise we can do, by adding, the formulas together and simplifying together also. Okay, right. So by observing the structure of the pillar itself, we are able to write that the volume of the iron pillar we will get by adding the volume of the cylinder as well as the volume of the cone. Okay, right. Now, so what do we know? Volume of the cylindrical portion is pi r square h, where r is the radius of the cylinder and capital H is the height of the cylinder. Okay, right. Next, volume of the conical portion is 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius of the conical part and h is the height of the cone. Okay, and again, height of the cylinder is 280 centimeters. Here this should be changed because in the given problem it is given as 2.8 meters, but we need to change it into centimeters because all the other units are given in centimeters. To make the system uniform, the measurement uniform, we need to convert it into centimeters also. If we miss the point, definitely our calculation will go wrong. Okay, right. Height of the cylinder is capital H is 280 centimeters and the height of the cone is 42 centimeters and the radius of the cylinder and cone small r, because both are same, that we have concluded because the cone is surmounted on the cylinder. Okay, so radius of the cylinder and cone R is 10 centimeters. Okay, now total volume of the pillar is equal to volume of the cylindrical portion plus volume of the conical portion. Okay, just I am substituting the formulas here. Pi r square h for the cylindrical portion, 1 by 3 pi r square h for the conical portion. Both the terms we have pi r square common. That's why I have taken pi r square common. Then here capital H, here 1 by 3 small h. Okay, so pi means 22 by 7, r means 10 into 10, r square means 10 into 10. I have substituted. Capital H means 280 and 1 by 3 into 42. All the simplification we know pretty well. Whenever we are substituting the value, to make calculation convenience should be there. In such a manner you need to change the terms, you can. Okay, but don't change the real values, right? Now 22 by 7 into 10 into 10, here I am simplifying in brackets first. 3 gets cancelled in 42, 14 times. So finally how does it become? 280 plus 14, 294. 10 into 10, 100. 22 by 7, again 7 gets cancelled in 294 by 42 times. Then finally how much did we get? 92,400 cubic centimeters. This is the volume of the iron pillar. The total volume of the iron pillar is 92,400 cubic centimeters. Okay, clear? I think very simple. Here only one point we need to remember. What is that? The radius of the cone is not separately given, but we have to take the radius of the cone as the radius of the cylinder, because the cone is surmounted on the cylinder. If you are able to trace that point clearly, definitely we can apply, we can substitute the given values in the formulas. Okay, right. Now what is given? One more point. Weight of the iron per 1 centimeter cube is 7.5 grams. Okay, right. So total volume of the pillar is 92,400 cubic centimeters. For 1 cubic centimeters weight we know 7.5 grams. So for these many cubic centimeters, what will be the weight? Okay, just we have taken, no, we have just multiplied total volume of the iron pillar into weight of the iron per 1 centimeter cube. Simple calculation, because the weight of the iron per 1 centimeter cube, it is given 7.5 grams. Total volume is known to us. Then we just multiplied both of them. So 92,400 into 7.5. Finally what does it become? 693 into 1000 grams. Okay, that means 6,93,000 grams we got. So 693 into 1000, we know pretty well 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. We can convert the weight into kilograms also. If you have calculated till here by putting grams, it is correct, not a problem, because everything is given in centimeters. If you are clear that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams, definitely we can convert the weight into kilograms also. Okay, sometimes in MCQs it will be given in kgs. If it is given in grams, you can opt it. Okay, so it is your, so till here we know, no, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Definitely we can substitute the value, and total weight of the iron pillar becomes 693 grams. Okay, right? So I hope you have understood, right? Okay, right. Thank you. If you like the solution, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.